Okay, so this little video is just about what voltage means. So when we talk about voltage, we talk about it as being the work done per unit charge. When I'm talking about the charge here, I'm really talking about the electron. Okay, because remember the electrons carry the charge. Okay, and actually when we talk about voltage, I'm actually really talking about two different types of things. Something called the potential difference and something called the EMF, the electromotive force. Okay, so when we talk about the EMF, that's actually referring to what's being supplied from my cell, my battery, my power source, whatever I'm using. So the EMF is a type of voltage, the electromotive force. Okay, and what that means is the work done per unit charge. Essentially, it's how much work is being done, how much energy is being given, how much push, you can think of it as push, being given to make these electrons move around the circuit. Okay, so remember our electrons are moving through our wires. Okay, that's our current moving round. So the work done per unit charge, how much work is being done per electron and making it move around the circuit. Okay, so it's the amount of kind of push that's being given towards those electrons to make them move through. Okay, so that's what we call the EMF. The other type of voltage that we can talk about is known as the potential difference. Okay, or I'm just going to shorthand it to PD. Okay, so potential difference is the work being done per unit charge, so the work being done for the electron to move it across a little component that we're looking at. So for example, if I wanted to look at how much work was being done to move it through this light bulb, I'd put my voltmeter across the light bulb. So I'm looking at how much work is being done to make the electron go from point A to point B. So again, think about the electron at this point, how much work is being done to move it across that part just there. Okay, so that's kind of in terms of the electron. So the work being done, like the energy, the push per unit charge. Okay, and so when we look at that, it's kind of easy to think of it as like how much push we're giving that electron, but that's a little bit of a model way to sort of think of it. Voltage, okay, so voltage, it can be known as the EMF, so the electromotive force, okay, or it's the potential difference. Okay, that's our two types. They're both measured in volts. So for example, I could have 12 volts from my power supply up here. Okay, and we measure it with a voltmeter. Okay, now it's really important as well, that voltmeter, if you notice here, because I'm having to measure it across something, I need to connect it in parallel. Okay, so they must be connected in parallel. Okay, so, oops, I just kind of can't see that just there. So voltmeters are always connected in parallel. We never put them in series, all right? So they always go across. So for example, I wanted to measure it across this light bulb, it would tell me how much voltage this light bulb is getting.